Have you ever felt like you're on the edge of something huge, but can't quite put your finger on what it is? You're not alone. Many of us experience moments in life when everything seems to be shifting, things feel uncertain, sometimes even chaotic, and yet deep down you know something amazing is on the horizon. The truth is, when God is about to bless you with something big, the signs can be subtle but powerful. It's like the universe is quietly preparing you for the incredible things to come. You might notice that doors are closing, relationships are shifting, or you're facing challenges you never anticipated. These disruptions, though uncomfortable, are often signs of divine preparation. It's like being given a clean slate to make room for what's coming next. And if you've been feeling this shift lately, trust that it's not a coincidence. In this message, we'll explore how to recognize when God is preparing to give you something bigger than you imagined. Trust me, the waiting might feel tough, but the breakthrough is closer than you think. So let's dive into the signs that you're about to receive something extraordinary. Patience is one of the most essential virtues in personal growth, yet it is often the hardest to practice during times of transition and disruption. Life is full of moments when we feel like we're stuck, waiting for something to change or for progress to be made. It's easy to feel like nothing is happening, and this sense of stagnation can cause frustration, anxiety, and self-doubt. However, it is in these very moments of waiting that the seeds of personal transformation are being nurtured. During times of change, patience becomes the missing ingredient that allows us to grow. When things seem to stall, or when the path forward feels unclear, trusting in the timing of your life becomes crucial. Just like a seed needs time to grow into a tree, we need time to evolve into the person we are meant to become. This process cannot be rushed. Growth requires space and time to unfold naturally, and forcing it only leads to stress and disappointment. Patience doesn't mean passively sitting by without action, but rather having the wisdom to know that not everything is meant to happen immediately. Trusting in the timing of your life means understanding that there are seasons to everything, and sometimes the greatest growth happens in moments of waiting. During these periods, we are often learning the lessons that will prepare us for the next stage. Patience allows us to reflect, gather strength, and gather the clarity we need to move forward when the time is right. When we can cultivate patience, we create inner peace. We stop resisting the present moment and instead learn to flow with life's natural rhythm. Growth happens not because we force it, but because we trust in the unfolding of the process. So, if you find yourself waiting, remember that patience is not a sign of stagnation, it's an essential part of your personal growth. Disruptions, though often unwelcome and uncomfortable, have a powerful way of revealing your true strength. Life's challenges, whether personal, professional, or emotional, force you to confront your weaknesses and limitations. They test your patience, resilience, and ability to adapt. While these disruptions can initially feel overwhelming, they are actually moments of self-discovery, offering an opportunity to tap into strength you might not even know you possess. When life throws a curveball, it's easy to focus on the obstacles and feel defeated. Yet, adversity is the very thing that shapes us. It's in the hardest times that we often learn the most about who we are. When things go wrong, you have no choice but to dig deep and rise to the occasion. This is where your true strength lies, not in the absence of challenges, but in how you face them. You learn to navigate discomfort, adjust your mindset, and tap into reserves of resilience you didn't even realize you had. Each challenge you encounter is a chance to refine your character. In the face of adversity, qualities like patience, courage, and determination are forged. Disruptions force you to reevaluate your goals, perspectives, and priorities, often pushing you toward growth in areas you hadn't considered before. They teach you how to adapt, think creatively, and persevere, even when the path ahead seems unclear. Disruptions are not signs of failure, but of transformation. They highlight your strength by pushing you to exceed your own expectations. Every struggle faced is a stepping stone to becoming a stronger, wiser version of yourself. In the end, these experiences reveal the depth of your inner power and the resilience you carry within. So the next time you face a disruption, embrace it not as a setback, but as an opportunity to discover just how strong you really are. In our fast-paced, goal-driven world, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we must control every aspect of our lives. We feel the need to have everything planned and every detail accounted for, believing that only then will we be successful or at peace. However, trying to control every situation can often hinder the natural flow of life. It creates resistance and blocks the universe's ability to step in and guide us toward what is truly meant for us. This is where the power of surrendering control comes in. Surrendering control isn't about giving up or resigning yourself to fate. Instead, it's about releasing the need to micromanage every step of the journey. When we hold on too tightly to a rigid vision of how things should unfold, we close ourselves off to the unexpected and the beautiful surprises life has to offer. Surrender is an invitation to trust in the process, even when it seems uncertain or uncomfortable. It's an act of faith that the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, has a plan for you, one that might be far greater than what you can imagine. Letting go of control doesn't mean you stop taking action or setting intentions. Rather, it means accepting that there are forces beyond your comprehension guiding your path. It means understanding that there is a greater rhythm at play that is working for your highest good, even if you can't see it yet, sir. When you trust in the unfolding process, you create space for magic to happen. Opportunities, people, and situations will come into your life in ways that might not align with your original plan, but will ultimately bring you closer to where you're meant to be. In surrendering control, you embrace the flow of life. You stop fighting against the current and start trusting that everything is unfolding as it should. Change is one of the most constant forces in life, and with it comes uncertainty. It can be unsettling to step into the unknown, especially when the future seems unclear and the path ahead is not fully visible. Yet it is precisely in these moments of uncertainty that the most profound transformation occurs. The discomfort we feel when we don't have all the answers is often the catalyst for growth, pushing us to step beyond our comfort zones and expand into new territories. Embracing the unknown doesn't mean having no fear. It means accepting that fear is a natural part of the process. Instead of resisting the discomfort of uncertainty, we can choose to lean into it. It's about trusting that clarity will come, even if we don't have it in this moment. The unknown holds the potential for greatness, but only if we allow ourselves to experience it without trying to control or predict every outcome. It's like standing at the edge of a new chapter and realizing that we don't need to have the entire book mapped out. We just need to begin, knowing that the next page will be revealed when the time is right. Comfort doesn't come from having all the answers or knowing exactly what's ahead. It comes from having the confidence that we are exactly where we need to be, even in moments of confusion. The reassurance lies not in certainty, but in the belief that life is unfolding as it should. When we embrace the unknown, we allow space for new opportunities, lessons, and experiences to enter our lives, things we couldn't have imagined or planned for in advance. In those moments of uncertainty, trust the process. Know that the discomfort is temporary, and it's guiding you to something greater. The unknown is not a threat. It is a door waiting to be opened, leading you to a future full of possibilities. Life has a way of unfolding in its own time, and though we may not always understand the reasons behind delays or setbacks, it's important to remember that everything happens when it should. Divine timing is a powerful force, and while we often find ourselves impatient or frustrated when things don't go as planned, these moments are opportunities for us to practice trust and patience. The universe has its own rhythm, and while it may not always align with our personal timeline, it is always working in our favor. When things don't seem to be happening fast enough, or when doors appear to be closing, it can feel like a sign of failure or a setback. However, these delays are often a part of the bigger picture, a picture we can't always see in its entirety. The truth is that the timing of our lives is always perfect, even when it feels like it isn't. Sometimes, delays and setbacks are the universe's way of preparing us for something bigger, something that requires more patience, more growth, and more readiness on our part. Trusting in divine timing means believing that the steps are aligned even if the path doesn't appear clear right now. It's about knowing that the right opportunities will come at the right time and that what is meant for you will never pass you by. There are lessons to be learned and qualities to be developed along the way: resilience, patience, and a deeper sense of trust that will make you better equipped for the blessings ahead. Remember, the perfect moment is not always the one you have in mind, but it's the one that will lead you to exactly what you need. When you trust in divine timing, you release the pressure of trying to control everything and allow the universe to take the lead. In the end, you'll see that everything truly does fall into place when it's meant to. When you're on the right path, life begins to feel like it's in flow. Things seem to fall into place with little resistance, and opportunities show up effortlessly, almost as if the universe is conspiring to help you succeed. This is the power of alignment. When you're in tune with your true purpose and your heart's desires, it's as though the world begins to move in your favor, and everything around you begins to shift to support your journey. One of the most noticeable signs of alignment is the ease with which opportunities appear. You no longer have to push, force, or chase after what you want. Instead, things come to you at the right time. A phone call, a connection, or a new opportunity might appear unexpectedly, and it feels like a perfect fit. These moments are not coincidences, they are signs that you are on the right path and that you are aligning with the flow of life. Another powerful sign is synchronicity. These are the meaningful coincidences or happy accidents that seem to happen when you need them most. Maybe you think about someone you haven't heard from in years, and then they call you out of the blue. Or you stumble upon a piece of information just as you're starting to ask a question in your mind. These moments are divine nudges guiding you in the right direction. Pay attention to them. They are not random, but rather signals that you are aligned with your purpose. Above all, trust your intuition. It will guide you more accurately than anything else. When you follow your gut feelings and inner knowing, you naturally steer toward what is best for you. Alignment feels like peace, clarity, and confidence. It's the absence of inner conflict and doubt. So if life feels more effortless, if you're seeing more signs of synchronicity, and if your heart is at ease with where you are, chances are you're exactly where you need to be. Failure is often seen as a final destination, a place where our dreams stop or our efforts are deemed unworthy. But what if we changed our perspective and viewed failure as a starting point instead of an ending? In reality, failure is not the conclusion. It's a pivot point, guiding us toward new opportunities, growth, and ultimately success. When something doesn't work out, it's easy to feel defeated. But the truth is that failures are among the most powerful teachers we'll ever encounter. Each setback provides us with invaluable lessons. We learn what doesn't work, what we can improve, and what needs to be adjusted. This knowledge is essential because it equips us with the tools we need to move forward more wisely and effectively. Without failure, we'd miss out on the insights and wisdom necessary for growth. Consider failure as a stepping stone on the way to success. It's the universe's way of pushing you to refine your approach, reassess your goals, and develop resilience. Every successful person has faced failure at some point. What separates them is how they respond to it. They don't view failure as a reflection of their worth. They see it as a sign that they're trying, learning, and evolving. In fact, failure is often the first step toward something greater. It's the universe's way of nudging us toward a path more aligned with our true purpose. So instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a valuable part of the journey. Learn from it, grow with it, and trust that each failure brings you closer to your ultimate success. You are not defined by your setbacks, but by how you rise from them. Failure isn't the end. It's a new beginning, one that opens the door to even greater possibilities. In times of transition, when everything feels uncertain or difficult, the power of gratitude can be transformative. It might seem counterintuitive to feel thankful during moments of hardship, but practicing gratitude during these times doesn't just shift your mindset, it changes your entire experience of the process. Gratitude helps you focus on the blessings that are often hidden within the challenges. When life presents disruptions or transitions, it's easy to fall into a mindset of frustration or fear, questioning why things aren't going the way you hope. However, if you can cultivate gratitude in those very moments, you begin to see things from a different perspective. Gratitude helps you acknowledge the small victories, the lessons learned, and even the strength you gain from adversity. Instead of focusing on what's going wrong, you start to appreciate what is going right, even if it's just the fact that you're moving forward, however small the steps may seem. Moreover, gratitude creates space for abundance. When we express thankfulness for what we have, we open ourselves to receiving more. It's as if we're telling the universe that we are ready for more blessings. This mindset of abundance doesn't just attract material rewards, but it also fosters emotional and spiritual growth. By embracing the blessings that come with each moment, whether easy or hard, you align yourself with the energy of the universe, allowing it to flow more freely into your life. Recognizing the blessings hidden within challenges is an incredibly powerful practice. Difficulties often carry the seeds of growth, new opportunities, and unexpected blessings. When you practice gratitude, you begin to see these hidden gifts more clearly. So even when things are uncertain or uncomfortable, remember to be thankful for every step, knowing that each one is leading you towards something greater. Gratitude not only shifts your perspective, but also attracts more things to be thankful for, making your journey richer and more rewarding. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope these signs helped you recognize the incredible blessings on the way. Remember, sometimes life's disruptions are just the universe clearing space for something amazing, so trust the process. If you're feeling those signs in your own life, keep your faith strong, your breakthrough is coming. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's been a sign for you that something big is about to happen? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts or experiences. Let's encourage each other, because we're all on this journey together. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed.